please.
Well, hello everyone, and thanks for joining us. We are going to walk you through our opportunity brochure, and opportunity is truly calling. We do these every Monday night, so hope that you'll join us and get back with the person who thought enough to invite you to take a look at what we're so excited about. This is Marty and Cheryl Turner, Master Coordinators with Shackley, and welcome. Glad you're here taking a look and listen.
And this brochure is available in the member center of the person who invited you. So you can ask them to send you one that you can look at your leisure. We're going to kind of skim through it.
Yeah.
Not going to read the table of contents. You can freeze it if you want to know what all of that is. But we are all about bringing true wellness to the world. Dr. Shackley invented the first vitamin in 1915, and he started Shackley in 1956. Right now, we're planning our 70th anniversary party, and nobody parties like Shackley. We go far beyond the industry standards with breakthrough products from pure potent ingredients because healthy starts at the source. And we source environmentally ethical vendors and sustainable materials because we want to limit the impact on the planet as much as possible. We were the first company to be climate neutral certified in the world. We have a community of wellness enthusiasts who their personal and professional lives are all about sharing, and we're industry leading products because we know that's what really makes healthy happen.
That's right. And so why wellness? Well, first of all, it's a growing industry, and think about it. Everything from physical health that we're seeing, from the financial health aspect that people want to be wealthy and wiser with their money, the emotional health, the environmental health, being able to do good for the planet while they're helping what's going on in the environment in their own homes with toxic cleaners. All of this together equals true wellness. And if you look at the industry growth of what's happening, we're talking $1 trillion industry, $7 trillion by 2025,
Wow.
and it's growing by 9.9% annually. So you are truly at the right place at the right time with the right industry that is truly, I believe, future proof.
I do too, absolutely. And the reason we chose nutrition is because we needed better nutrition. We knew that. We weren't feeling at our best, and the multivitamin, multimineral supplements are the most used supplement across all ages. The Nutrition Business Journal said that the supplement industry was valued at almost 60 billion with a B, and it's expected to grow by 3 to 5%. That's just for the supplement portion,
right,
through 2025. Talk about timing. And vitamins, herbs, botanicals, and supplements are 2/3 of the share. A $60 billion pie. How much of that do you need?
Not much. Just the residue left over on the knife can make you a whole lot of money.
That's right. And why now? Because it's growing. You picked a really good time to look at this industry. We have a growing customer base. It's almost impossible to meet our nutritional needs with diet alone. 90% of us don't get enough of one or more vitamins and minerals. Supplements are 2/3 of the share of this growth industry. And we all know that our soil has lost up to 40-50% of the density. So there's no way we can get what we need just from eating right. 73% of Americans are taking supplements. And in the different age brackets, there's 61% for the 18 to 34-year-olds, and 74% for the 35 to 54-year-olds, and 81% of people over 55 are supplement users.
Those are the smart people.
That's right.
But speaking of the younger people, it's interesting to see what is happening because even the Gen Z and the millennials, you look at it, they're almost 50% of them are now using supplementation. And it begins with using supplements. Really, in the last 5 years, is starting to really take off.
Right.
35% started with gummies, all right, and non-pill forms that leads the growth in this industry. So Shackley is doing that, whether it's bioavailable products, whether it's the gummies that we have, or whether it's some of the sticks that you can do that can be dissolved.
Yummy gummies.
Oh yeah, for our Vivix gummies, absolutely.
Anti-aging.
And when it comes to our Shackley opportunity, it's simply ability for you to, use the products and enjoy them, then share, build, and earn money, and it'll get you paid. Now, the interesting thing about it is that you can be a part of something special and get not only commissions, bonuses, qualified for trips that we'll talk more about, car payments, and earn your share of products that will help you to not only feel better, because when we first got in, we were just looking to get discounts on products and feel better. And then we found out it got out of control in a really good way financially. and our health continued to improve year over year. Now, again, the thing about it is, if you understand that we are in a place where we are, you can imagine what your investment in these products and in this type of business will mean and an impact on your future.
Yeah, our big goal was to make enough money to pay for our products. It got out of hand in a really good way.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
there's absolutely no reason why you should adopt the limitations someone else may place upon your life. That was a quote from Dr. Shackley.
Very good.
And we have ways that we can make enough money to pay for our products. We call that earning as an ambassador. They have star bonuses. Every time someone buys a Ready Set Wellness bundle, that's our bestseller, somebody gets paid $25 overnight. It might as well be you. And when you share 3 in a month, you get an extra $75. And that's just the start. Marty will explain it better on the next page. You also get points, commissions, and a whole lot of other perks.
Well, I think you did a really good job with that, because when you share the Ready Set Wellness bundles, you get paid $25, as she said, overnight. Then when you share 3 in the same calendar month, you're going to get an extra $75. And that's just the start. You'll also qualify over time with overrides and other commissions that will build, and everything is paid to infinity. So the opportunity is there. You still have to work. There's no guarantees, but if you put in the work, you will be rewarded in incredible ways. Let's talk a little bit more about that.
Well, one of those perks is called a rank up bonus. Here's one of our distributors, actually a business leader in Florida, and she's also a realtor in the Panhandle, and she got a check for a rank up bonus. And she was excited about
Yeah.
it because it was one of the biggest checks she had gotten at that point. So this is something you promote yourself to earn. And we're not going to go over all the different amounts, but they range anywhere from $1,000 to $20,000. That's a lot of money.
And don't forget about the quarterly incentives. Obviously the opportunity, as we talked about earlier, for the incentive trips that you can earn, and the car bonuses. So in here we have a picture with a bunch of us in the Grand Wailea Resort. It's a Waldorf property in Maui, and Shackley sends us on trips that are absolutely world class. The car bonus pays you more and more for helping more people. And the cool part about it is that you get to pick the kind of car you want to drive. It doesn't have to be a certain color.
Right.
Won't get into that, but anyways.
I want an invisible one.
There you go. Absolutely. So Cheryl, talk a little bit more about some of the average incomes that people are making.
Yeah, and those car bonuses, you don't have to take them right away. You can bank them and use them as a down payment for your car. And they range anywhere from what, $225 to $1,500 at the high end.
That's amazing.
And we've got these average annual business leader incomes. Here's another picture of a bunch of us on the beach. Or you might end up having lunch with a billionaire, like Marty did with Roger Barnett. And here we've got our good friends, Vic and Carla Redding. They are business leaders in Hawaii. We've traveled all over with them. One year, they wanted to take a road trip. And because they live in Hawaii, a road trip is about what? 50 miles round trip.
Yeah, right.
And so they flew into Minneapolis and drove to, I think it was Tennessee, to Nashville with us. We had so much fun. But this is a picture of us on one of the cruises that we all qualified for with Shackley.
Yep.
As we pulled into Nassau, I said to Carla, we were sitting out on the balcony of our suite, and I said, I think I'm going to run into town and buy some t-shirts. And she said, I think I'm going to buy that house. And one of the things Marty and I have been able to do through this business is surround ourselves with big thinkers. And that elevates our thinking. And again, we're not going to get into all of this, but I mean, the average annual incomes run anywhere from 12,000 to what are they? 500,000 at the top.
Yeah.
So if you see yourself making money between those 2 points, just circle it and go for it.
There you go. And the cool thing about it is that what's in it for you is not only the opportunity to network and be around some incredible people in a community of like-minded people, but you're going to get paid daily. And by the way, getting paid, we're talking over $9 billion in commissions and bonuses that have been paid out to the Shackley family.
Cha-ching.
The flexibility to build your business when you want and where you want and with who you want, the professional development that you'll be able to have and enjoy. And there's obviously no obligation. There's no, holding a lot of inventory or having to stock up. And so the nice thing about it is it really gives you choices. Now,
Bet you never thought you'd meet Tony Robbins.
That's one of the things that I was going to say. When we first got introduced to Shackley, I had the opportunity to meet one of my mentors, Tony Robbins, who gave an incredible talk about being a change maker and what was happening in the wellness industry. And then to be able to also meet one of my one of my guys in the diving industry, Troy DeMoss, was pretty cool as well. So the people that we meet are incredible. And talk about some of the other people we've gotten to hang with.
Marty was a competitive diver. He's also nationally ranked in table tennis. So he's a busy boy. And yes, Marty got us to be introduced to the Kelly boys. That's Mark and Scott Kelly, the astronauts. And Scott lived on the space station for a year. And I don't know if his brother Mark flew him up there in the space shuttle or not. We have a picture of Mark in the space shuttle with Vitalizer, one of our top nutrition packages, floating in the space shuttle. And then we were looking for condos. We still are. Our daughter is our real estate agent. She's showing us condos in the Panhandle on the Gulf, oceanfront. And we went to this one condo, and these guys were there. It's police and the firemen. And I said, woo, Amy hired dancers. But apparently they were there because there was a glitch in the coolant system.
Freon leak.
The Freon leak.
They weren't sure what it was.
It was fun to run into them while we were looking for property.
There you go. We always love having fun. So one of the cool things is that we have the tools to help you succeed. That we have a mobile app, and Cheryl, you want to shake your money maker?
Hello.
Because anywhere you are, thank you. Anywhere you are that you have an internet connection, you can be online, whether it's on your laptop or on your personal device. The cool thing about it is that we have amazing videos and live broadcasts that are there to help you and support you in your business. The individual support groups and management tools are all there and available to you. And why don't you share another one of Dr. Shackley's quotes?
Opportunity never comes knocking at the door. It never seeks entrance. It never comes from without. Opportunity is of our own creation.
There you go. So we have an opportunity of a lifetime, and I want to talk about someone in her lifetime who's done some amazing things. One of our business leaders up in Alberta, and her name is Olivia Beauty. And what's so amazing is she's been married to her husband, Peter. We figure now about 66 years.
Woo!
Right? And here's the best part about it is through using these products and good, healthy choices, she's a 45-year cancer warrior and survivor. And she has been dedicated for the last 40 years as far as the support of the healthcare system in Edmonton and across Alberta. She's a retired politician. She also owned an advertising company. And she's a Shackley executive coordinator and has raised millions for the healthcare systems and for different fundraising organizations. Why don't you share a little bit more and a quote from Olivia?
This is one of those amazing people that we would have never met if we hadn't started this journey. Olivia said, I feel cancer gave me much more than it took away. She said, I feel so blessed that I was in the right place at the right time so many times, and I have no doubt that it is God working through me to see good things happen. She's raised millions in Canada. She gives her time, talent, and expertise to many health-related causes. She's made a meaningful and lasting difference in the lives of countless Canadians. And it's not just our opinion. They actually had a celebration for her. The Royal Alexandra Hospital Foundation celebrated Olivia Beauty. It was a special event to celebrate her 40 years of commitment to healthcare and retirement from the foundation board of directors. Well, that's not all. This is a busy girl. She was honored for 40 years of service to healthcare. Yeah. The Edmonton City Council Alderman, Queen Elizabeth Diamond Jubilee Medal, a board member, Harvest Celebration Committee, board member with Capital Health Authority, Alberta Health Services, board trustee and Festival of Trees chair with the University Hospital Foundation, member and campaign cabinet member with the Royal Alexandra Hospital Foundation, member of the President's Advisory Council with the Canadian Breast Cancer Foundation, founding committee member for the Canadian Cancer Society Relay for Life.
Wow.
The Government of Alberta Stars of Alberta Excellence in Volunteerism Award. The Association of Fundraising Professionals National Philanthropy Day Award. My goodness, I don't know how she finds time to do all of that.
Yeah.
And then she's out building a health and wellness business too, because she's one of the smartest, most loving women I have ever met.
Yeah, and we thought her political life was remarkable, and the insights that she has as far as all the best practices with government. But now she's been able to mentor so many and be a part of so many different organizations changing lives. And one of the things that we're very honored is...
We love Olivia.
Yes, we do. And one of the things that we were very honored is to be written in a book called The 4-Year Career, the Master's Edition. And in here, it talks a little bit about our story,
Mhm.
my story being raised by a single mother and being able to get us off of welfare because of the hard work and dedication. Cheryl has her own stories as well. And, they all come from struggle, but with that struggle, and if you focus on thriving, not just surviving, amazing things can happen. So if you haven't read it, get a hold of a copy of it. It's got powerful insights into the industry that we're in. And it's not just us saying it, there's many people that are featured who've done
Yes.
some amazing things. We're kind of if they can do it, you can do it, because a lot of them also are PhDs and or medical doctors.
And then there's Marty and I with no degree.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's okay.
And at one time, my kids and I were homeless. We actually lived in the basement of a commercial building, but we survived.
That's
And my
right.
children know what strong values are and what's important in life.
Absolutely.
And you guys, all it takes is one person to say yes. Once you have established your foundation, it's not one person and you just ride it forever. You have to go out and build a base. Then, when you find that one person, it will change the trajectory of your life.
That's right. Pick the plan for you and go for it. The Ready Set Wellness Kit is a great way to get started. It's a business in a box business starter kit, or you can take the health tech survey to start. As an ambassador, you can choose from one of the kits to get paid. You can get your free personal website, which is a powerful website
Wow.
that's link connected to you, and also some fun tools to get you up and running in the digital marketplace.
Super high tech, and you don't have to be a techie.
That's right.
I love that. I'm not going to go over all these numbers again. Just freeze it and look at the average incomes and what the Shackley opportunity has done again for so many people. All we knew was we'd think better, we felt better. People say we look better. And I had a little run in with cancer years ago and made it through it. Now they're studying my regimen because I survived and I kept my arm because the tumor ran from my shoulder to my elbow. So we are very, very grateful that
Yep.
somebody had the guts to show us this business.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, this quote from Ray Kroc is so important and very impactful. The two vital requirements for major success are, first, being in the right place at the right time, and secondly, most importantly, doing something about it.
That's
So I
right.
hope that you guys saw an opportunity, that you'll do something about it, because your timing couldn't be better to be in this industry with this incredible company. We look forward to celebrating your success and your path on great wellness.
You found the mother lode. Let's go get it.
Thanks, everyone. Get back with the person who thought enough to invite you here, and make sure you get all your questions answered. And we'll look forward to meeting you one day soon in person.
Yeah.
Take care. Bye
Bye,
for now.
guys.